This is Dr. Shrikant from RNSIT MBA department. I'm working here as an assistant professor and training and placement officer from last 12 years. So what we do here is we take care of training programs, different training programs MBA students have. We take care of all the training programs here and also the placements, final year placements we do here. That is our major activity.
Welcome, sir, to another episode on Thoughts on Education conducted by collegedunia.com. We are really pleased to have you with us today.
Thank you.
So, starting with the first question is, being the placement officer of MBA department, so what are your roles and responsibilities towards students?
To understand the students' interest and their requirements, accordingly we are bringing companies here.
Okay.
So instead of forcing them to companies for their placement purpose, for our statistics purpose, what we do is we collect their interest, their industry, their areas, their requirements. Accordingly, we are placing them, and we are giving option to them. Even while joining, they see that their growth, not only in terms of salary, even their knowledge-wise, career-wise growth, and we are placing them. That is unique here. We are not forcing any individual.
Great, sir. And so, how does the curriculum of RNSIT MBA ensure the best practice of the industry, sir?
See, we are affiliated to VTU, and VTU curriculum, what we are doing is, we are covering 100% of VTU curriculum. Beyond that, we are doing many activities which is equivalent to VTU curriculum. That is badly required to the industries. So, what we are doing is, apart from the VTU curriculum, we introduced many activities here which will enhance placements, and that is what training programs. We have 7 different training programs that will help for them, and followed by we have a unique concept called subject viva, mentoring sessions. So ED activities we have, and so many programs we do which will help them to place.
Great, sir. So any insight into how your department could be more welcoming to the students of different races and economic backgrounds?
See, we have both PGCT combination, government quota we have and management quota also we have. Under government quota, everyone knows that all kind of races we entertain here, one, and economic background also we entertain here. So management quota also same way. We are not filtering here as of now. So we are welcoming, like first come first serve basis, we are giving seat in the management quota. So far what happened, from North India or South India, from all the different states, we have seen students in our department, one. And second thing, not that after degree, freshers only taking MBA program. Here what happened is, experienced candidates, those who done their degree and joined companies, they are coming back and doing MBA program here, one. Homemakers, like housewife, what we call, they are also coming back and doing MBA. In that way, we have very good mixture here.
Great, sir. So, what do you think your roles and responsibilities toward the university and the students also?
See, my roles and responsibility towards university is, sometimes what happens, in the month of June or July, we are supposed to finish the MBA program. Because we are committed to the companies. July month, they badly need students to report to their companies. So, we make a letter, we request the university, and university immediately agrees and reduce the academic time frame. So they will help us to place the students. So this is what we are doing. Apart from that, we are changing the syllabus also. For example, now COVID we had. Because of COVID, we have changed the syllabus immediately in the university, and now technology management and technology related courses which we made it mandatory in the MBA syllabus.
Okay, great. And sir, how has the COVID situation impact the placement scenario in your campus, sir?
Definitely, we too had an impact. Earlier, we used to get a 60 plus companies. Now, because of COVID, what happened? 48 companies we could do. So, rest of the companies we could not do. But all companies unanimously, what they said is, they are going to come here once vaccine is done. So, we are waiting for that. Only thing is delay. It happened delay. Last year, same January month, I had 60 offers in my hand. Now we have somewhere 22 offers in my hand. But all the companies, they said they are going to come once vaccine is done. So we are hoping that.
Okay, great. So, what do you think should be the college top priority over the next 10 years in terms of placement and other activities?
Here, so far we are concentrated on tier 2, tier 3 companies more. Tier
Yes.
1 companies are coming here, but very less compared to tier 2 and tier 3 companies.
Mhm.
So the tier 1 companies, whoever comes here, they offer less salary when they see this kind of setup colleges.
Yeah.
So what we are doing is we are trying to attract them by showing our quality students.
Mhm.
So our target is next 10 years, all tier 1 companies should visit our campus also. And our package, salary package, so far we reached 12 lakhs per annum.
Okay.
So
Great.
we want 12 lakhs to 25 lakhs MBA department, what it is looking. Engineering, they are doing very good. 40 plus lakhs salary they are getting.
Okay.
But we are also trying that 12 to 25 lakhs, we are next target, next 10 years, that is our plan.
Okay, great, sir. So, being the placement officer of RNSIT MBA, so how do you strategize about the key programs and the plans for marketing and the placement of your department, sir?
See, strategizes like what we do is we shoot the mails.
Yeah.
Every day, minimum 20-25 companies we shoot the mail.
Okay.
So like that, we have a database of through LinkedIn or so many even coordinators and alumni are helping us.
Mhm.
What we are doing is we are shooting mails is the one strategy,
Yeah.
and we are getting back response from them. Second one is we are inviting them experts. We are inviting experts to the college
Mhm.
for various programs, so that
Okay.
they'll come to know that how quality is our program. So immediately when they have openings, they hire. And main pillar of our placement is alumni.
Okay.
So the old students will help a lot for us. We have very good relationship with them. So our alumni cell also registered, and we conduct every now and then, every month they have one program.
Mhm.
So what happens, alumni is in touch continuously to the department.
Yeah.
From them we are getting many companies. Apart from this, we have organized even HR meets also here, so that HRs are coming and meeting, and we are giving treat for them, and we are wishing them for all the occasions.
Yeah.
So we are in touch, the good relationship we are maintaining with them.
Okay.
And on top of all this, quality students, what they expect, which we are giving for them. So it is proved from last 10 years. With that information only, they are coming here.
Great, sir. So, what would you like people to know about your department that they may not know, sir?
Like here, the process. So we are our process have quality, no doubt in that.
Mhm.
So they will come to know that outside what happens. They treat all colleges are same, and they are saying the same stories. But
Mhm.
when they come here,
Yeah.
if they meet the old students, they'll explain that they should enter in the process. Then only they will come to know that how different we are.
Yeah.
So in the crowd, what happens? It looks like another college, affiliated college only.
Hmm.
But you join here. How you can join is by listening the old students. That is the best way of joining any college,
Yeah.
for any student in that matter.
Exactly.
So if you come directly and ask the faculty or placement officer here, obviously we say it is very good college because we are taking salary here.
Exactly.
It is your duty to check the neighborhood first, like Xerox shop or nearby people and other department students. If you check, they are the one will tell the correct information to you. So
Yeah.
based on that, you can join any college.
Sure, sir. So, what do you see as the RNSIT MBA's greatest strength in terms of placement, sir?
We have a unity. That unity is especially for placements. Our head of the department and all other colleagues or faculties will help for placements. Placements is the first priority in our department.
Yeah.
Like if we have some campus drive or training program, all faculties unanimously they support for this, and we are giving priority to that. That is the one, and followed by training programs. Whenever we have a training programs,
Yeah.
like customized training program we are giving. For example, recently TCS happened here,
Yeah.
and KPMG is happening now. When TCS drive was there, we have given training program related to TCS questions only. That is called customized training program.
Okay.
Now we are giving training program KPMG related questions only. We are giving training program.
Yeah.
So this kind of customized training program will be again another unique in the department.
Great. So yeah, that's great. And what are some of the biggest challenges for placement in your department, sir?
The biggest challenge, as I said earlier, what happens for me is tier 1 companies we are looking for 12 to 25 lakhs package.
Yeah.
At the same time, I should have students also like that.
Exactly.
80 to 90% I don't have any issue with the students. But when it comes to remaining 10 to 15%, We do have government quota categories or even management quota. We don't filter.
Yeah.
Directly we are taking them. So in that, what happens, 10 to 15%, they are little poor, not in terms of knowledge or performance. They are not serious.
Yeah.
If they are serious, we can place them.
Yeah.
Main students, interest, involvement, and their seriousness will work out.
Okay. Yeah. Great. That's basically the student. Some of the students are not that employable. Is
Yes.
that you are focusing?
Yes. Yes.
And sir, one last question. So, what are the valuable advice you would like to give to the students so that they can have a prosperous careers ahead, sir?
See, I can give the valuable advice to them is, you come here only by searching placements and the statistics.
Yeah.
You don't even ask that what is the syllabus here.
Exactly.
So I request all the students, aspirants, MBA aspirants, in future if you come to any college, first you check the syllabus. What are the syllabus I have?
Exactly.
And so far, how you traveled, you please cross check yourself.
Mhm.
So this within 1 year, don't think that magic will happen unless your contribution is there. So joining good college is not your duty. So after joining good college, your responsibility will increase. Your contribution should be more. Like if I give so much of inputs, like 8 different training programs and so many companies I bring, so many activities I do, but my contribution is 20% to you. Your contribution should be 80%.
Exactly.
So this is one must understand. All students, all aspirants must understand that with my efforts only, what placement officer or placement cell can do is can bring the companies in the campus and can send the candidates into the interview room.
Yeah.
But inside getting the placement offer is left to the student
Yeah.
and their skills only. It will not happen like magic.
Exactly.
Okay, they don't take the student, they don't select the students by listening placement officer.
Exactly.
Okay, only with your performance. One must understand this. This is the major advice I can give. So all the best, students.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir, for your time with us. And I believe the students who will be viewing this interview, they will get some insight regarding the placement activities that are going on in the inside RNSIT MBA campus. And I believe they'll make their decision on that. And thank you again, sir.
You are most welcome for all the queries. Always available at the department. Thank you.
Okay.